You can still see me, right? You can still see the screen, right? Yeah, he ready. He sent it to me. Let's get you crack-a-lacking.
It's one of the loudest venues in the National Football League. We're inside Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City, home of the Chiefs.
I ain't even gonna do that part right now. I'm gonna just keep it regular for the first quarter.
Here's Harrison Butker out there to get this thing started. And off we go here at Arrowhead. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. 19, 18, go! And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage. Second and 7. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he's
Good shit, good shit, good shit.
he gets this up to the 40-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. One of the tight ends motions right. A first down throw for Nix. He'll go right and find his running back.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They put Wilson in motion. On 2nd down, it's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And the tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coach.
That shit
They
around.
identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get about 5.
I was
They'll
able to
take
beat
over
that
on
nigga on the
it's second
ground, but
and
I
5.
stopped fucking running. Start throwing interceptions. Keep the shit on the ground.
They'll stick with him again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
First and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. Second down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation, it speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
60 Bison. Reload. Check out.
A run now on second down. And he'll pick his way forward.
God damn, that nigga was able to. Oh. All right.
Next, from the gun, on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy,
Okay, he got
when
hit.
it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around.
He got hit as he threw the motherfucker, and they still allowed him to throw the motherfucker.
Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. They'll run here. This is Ty Chandler. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Go gun. Where's that?
A carry now for Chandler. And this time they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings them down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. It's his third touchdown, and of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. The extra point by Butker is good.
Fudge cakes and cookies.
7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming.
All right, come
And
on,
the ball
Pittsburgh
coming out
Steelers.
to the 30-yard line.
Let's see.
Okay, ready?
They'll come up here. First and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4. Hook up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Cover 3 cloud, cover 3 cloud.
Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw is Nix. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
One of those plays where
The
you just don't like
the running back.
I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate and an opportunity for a big shot. You end up falling short.
Let's go now.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's complete. Taken in by Mike. 14 yards on that pass play there. Good for a Denver 1st down. So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Kansas City after this.
All righty.
Ready, set. Check, Bobcat.
All righty.
Ready, ready.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for
Come on, man. You can't get that one more better than that.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd.
We're gonna cover 4 this bitch. I know you're gonna cover 4 this bitch all the way out. So I'm gonna watch him.
Nix. He connects with Mims. The tackle's
All
going to be
righty.
made down at the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down
About to make you play cover 4 all fucking game and just get underneath. Well, not all game. Let's just see what this shit gonna do.
And then really, it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
I had to go and get that. Luckily, they let me get control of it.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game.
Right, I be having to stall on them and go and get the shit.
It creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Cause so far they got his defense reacting quicker on my balls than the receiver is. So shit.
Now Nick's going to look to throw.
Oh man, what you do? I threw that bitch high. That was supposed to land in the end zone, man.
He takes such great pride in his coverage after that play, it's pretty clear why.
Come on. You're going to hit that cover 3. I see that cover 3. I see that safety keep slanting over. So legs.
Here's Nick.
Oh.
And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Okay. 3rd and 10. Let's get to something basic.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
One of the tight ends in motion right. Here's Nix to throw. This one complete to his tight end Fant. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
3rd down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Noah Fant. Touchdown, Denver.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
All right. And then once they get on defense, I'll be trying to get back to my middle linebacker, in which they'll allow him to hit the button and make you play already. So shit, I ain't really.
This field ended about the 9. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
All right. All righty, where he at?
They'll start from the 24.
Move out the way. Move out the way. I got him.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's caught by Chandler. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
That's done.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. A run now for Chandler. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. He's got this up to the 35.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler.
Damn, that was a good. That wasn't even no good shake. I was on the speed burst fucking button.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. He lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Nigga.
A big pickup there for the
That shit is fucking ridiculous every fucking time.
As that play unfolded, Mike, I thought he was going to have a chance.
They ain't won't give me the safety so I could cut in front of him and keep him from outrunning the shit.
At the end of this drive. I might give him one more shot at the end zone. But either way, they got to be thinking coming away here with 6.
So the big play gets him down close. And now it's first and goal.
57 color, 57 color.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
It's one thing if you don't get the ball in the end zone, but it's another to lose this many yards. And I think now for this offense and this play caller, they've got to reevaluate their approach down here in tight.
Now back at the 4 for second and goal.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Where's it?
They run out of the gun.
Alrighty.
And tag on a reverse. And that is not going to work out as planned. Maybe a tough spot to try to run a play like that. Either way, it's blown up back behind the line of scrimmage. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
Easy. Where's it?
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. And
Now you see my defensive end. He stopped and then he went at him. Last game I played, I sent the all-out blitz. Both of my defensive ends ran towards Patrick Mahomes and then backed the fuck up. I swear.
And that field condenses. They started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick.
What's up, babe?
But I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking,
Not a hot damn thing. I done made my way to the living room for a little bit.
And settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense, settling for too many.
What you got going? All right.
After the made field goal, Butker back on the field to send this one away. And no chance to return this one.
Alrighty.
For a touchback.
Ready up.
A minute
So
and
they come to the
55.
line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go.
Yeah, a minute 55.
Working
Boom,
out of the
boom,
gun.
boom.
It's Nix.
Come on.
That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback. Because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your
This shit is certain shit I started configuring with, and that's when I started learning how to do certain shit, nigga. I don't even know how to operate that shit.
Advantage to your side of the ball.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Here's a run.
Ah. Whoa. Oh, you fucking lying.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal.
Yellow. 57, 57.
They'll go with him again.
Good shit, Sertan. Good shit, Sertan.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that
I need to
decision,
give myself
you
some
just
more
gotta
time
go
to try to
strong
make
laterally.
something.
Great job there by the defense,
Fuck,
and he has no
fuck,
choice
fuck,
but to take
fuck,
that
fuck,
loss.
fuck, 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 fuck.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Ty Chandler. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs will get out in front, 17-7. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone.
Okay.
It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go, sack.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick 1st down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the 1st half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Right.
Throwing is Nix.
Damn.
Taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the 50, he'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Always an uphill fucking battle.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defense is willing to just give up that run every single time. I mean, they're going to leave guys as far back as they can to protect the sticks. And in this case, flow to the ball, make an open field tackle, get off the field.
Anders Carlson here now to try the field goal. And this was the old NFL record spot, a 63-yard attempt. This one not going to get there.
Damn.
From distance, it is no good. And this stays a 2-score game.
I tried that bitch though.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Yellow. Right side.
Here's Mahomes. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back.
Fuck. This nigga was able to go down here and kick a whole nother fucking field goal.
This is a great opportunity now for the offense to really seize control of this game. They just saw their opponent miss a field goal try, come out aggressive on the ensuing possession, strike deep early. Now see if they can put this drive together and end it with some points.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two. Right side.
Patrick to throw. This caught right side by Worthy. It's his third catch. Good move for a first down.
This nigga had a play action and was still able to have plenty of time.
Outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one will be from 37 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs can tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. On the zone read, this is Nick. Now a loose football. And this is taken in by the defense.
You know, it's amazing, Mike, that guys still end up fumbling the ball because I can tell you from experience, the first 15 minutes of every offensive practice is ball security circuit. And that could be a combination of multiple things. How to go to the ground without getting loose to the ball, almost like the art of falling. It could be running
Nigga,
over
this shit
bags
is
or
out of
bags
hand.
as guys take swats at the ball trying to knock it out. There are so many ways to simulate what the game is like because at the end of the day, if you want to win in the NFL, protecting the ball is the #1 priority, and it cannot be stressed enough.
Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. From From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
2 fucking touchdowns. Oh, really? Yeah, 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Chandler. Nice gain on 1st down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand?
Right.
Hey, 15, 15, 15. 15, yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Throwing now, Mahomes. And he'll let it go deep for Johnson. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory. Past midfield.
Oh.
A big one there to start the second half. 42 yards.
That nigga just went over there and then he stopped.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll take this down to the 43. A short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Yellow, 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 yellow. Right side.
Now, Mahomes. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Attack, attack. Right side.
On 3rd down, Mahomes. He'll go right and find his running back. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. Another one through the uprights. He's 4 for 4 on the game. And the Chiefs will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
All right.
Drive will start on the ground. Room up the sideline at the 45. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. Here now, 3rd and 5. Nix from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. He is in. Touchdown, Broncos. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Hut, hut.
To throw is Nix. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted.
Oh, he was able to pick that shit off.
And the try for 2 does not work.
You don't let me do no own size, none of that shit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line.
Yellow!
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. They'll begin here on the ground. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Second and a yard.
Yellow!
Here's a run going left. And he's going to take this pass to 45. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here's a 3rd and 10.
Yellow.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. It is 3rd and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Where's that?
Throwing is Mahomes. Oh, he tried to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that
Make your
ball
way
kind of
back in this
sailing,
motherfucker.
inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
Ball rests at the 37.
Let's go.
It's 1st and 10. Back to throw is Nix. A pressure there got to him.
All right.
That pass falls into
So he's sending that pepper.
He's been very accurate with the ball. Completing over
He ain't
60%
even,
of his
well,
passes.
allegedly he ain't
Of
sending
course,
no
they
pepper.
haven't been able to get any big explosive plays. Continue to push the ball downfield. Hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
They put Wilson in motion. 2nd down. Nix. He'll get it into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. They motion the slot man left. On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Touchdown, Denver. Greg, what a great play called down there, using the size of the tight end. You've been there. That's a really difficult play to pull off.
And I can promise you, Mike, they spend a lot of time all week working on this very play. They go down in the red zone, and they talk through it. They walk through it. He understands he's got that big-body tight end. Use all of that space to the outside. Keep the ball away from the defender, and it's the trust knowing that your guy is going to keep those feet in bounds and come down with 6.
Decision is made. The offense will stay out there and go for 2. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Come on. Ronnie, let's get yourself back in this shit.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10.
Yellow.
And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down.
Hey, yo, go going. Our side.
Throwing is Mahomes. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Come on. Come on.
And he's
All right.
down after a
We gotta
short
score. We
turn.
gotta
And
answer.
that's
We
where
gotta
this team will
answer.
get
We gotta
possession
answer. We've
of
worked
football.
ourselves back in this bitch.
Here we go. Left wing 19. Go.
A first down throw for Nix. A quick throw that's complete on the slant. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Pass to the left. Let's go now. 19 tight.
They'll motion the tight end right. On second down, it's Nix. Short pass taken in by the tight end.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact.
Full quarter. Full quarter.
You're going to be on the wrong end.
Win the full quarterback. Win the full
So, 3
quarter.
quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And he's going to get awfully close to the first down marker, but appears just to be a few inches short.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll send the tight end in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he is going to have the Broncos first down. Quite a call there. They go for it on 4th and inches, and it's a gain of 5.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing. Nix.
That was open. That was open.
Before he let it go.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush
That was fucking open.
From the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Working out of the gun. It's
Oh, you being stubborn, yo. You being stubborn, G. You being stubborn, G. You being super stubborn, G.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Nick's gonna throw for it.
Oh, look how I done gave that motherfucker away. Look how I done gave that motherfucker away. Oh, fuck. I had triangle open and I hit X. Why I did that?
So they make the decision on 4th down to try to go for it. Instead, it goes back the other way for a pick 6.
Yeah, and anytime you go for it on 4th down, you're saying, hey, we don't mind rolling the dice and taking some chances. In this case, it backfires. The defense is able to capitalize, and they take it all the way back the other way.
The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
Wait till this long time to let this nigga fucking go. Fuck.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Yeah.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. What a connection. He's down inside the 5-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal.
Oh, man, I know you fucking lying again.
Boy, that one hurts, Greg. They had a really nice drive going and moved it halfway down the field. But then,
Man, that's that bullshit.
And the defense comes up with a turnover.
Anytime you put together a drive of this length, Mike, you just want to come away with points. Of course, a touchdown is the main goal, but in this case, to turn the ball over this deep in the red zone is just a brutal turn of events for this offense.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll move it out of harm's way. A gain of 3 up to the 4-yard line.
Man.
They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And he's got it to the 14-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll go with a counter on first down. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's
Them niggas just blocking they fucking ass off now.
Yellow.
Now a handoff running right. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. 15-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs have a 1st down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
Yellow.
On the ground, here comes Patterson. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down.
That game over with.
Second and 11.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. Right side.
Now a handoff. Oh, a wrinkle. Here comes a reverse. And he works past the 40. Taken down after a gain of 7. This defense in desperate need of a stop. And here comes 3rd down.
Right side.
A carry now for Chandler. Fighting for the marker. He loses the football. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. And it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. On comes the Chiefs punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Open man downfield. It's Franklin. Wow, out of bounds. Inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 54 yards. Now, 1st and goal. Let's go. Ready? They'll throw. It's Nix. That's caught right side. It's Franklin. And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Throwing is Nix. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you were sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they forced a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
That nigga jumped like a million feet in the air.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Chandler. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
2-possession lead, 4th quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stopping it.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They get the victory.
That's twice. That's 2 fucking games. This nigga got on me. He wasn't even supposed to win.
In their place next time, later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Chiefs victorious, as we say,
No fucking
so long
peace.
from Arrowhead.
Nigga, you was pancaking the fuck out of my ass, nigga. That shit was ridiculous. Didn't allow a sack at all. Man. I'm done though. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Shit, it's bedtime for you, old man. I done got my ass whooped up on. But nigga, as you can see, when we playing regular game, my team don't react as if the team that's in the season. So you know. Nigga, I gotta see how many interceptions I done threw already. This 4 games, I done got like about probably 10 interceptions, probably. How long this nigga out? 16 weeks on a fractured elbow. Oh my God. Nigga, that's injury reserve status right there. Uh, Nigga, I done threw 11 picks already, and we only in week 4, nigga. Uh, 16 weeks. 16 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 to be the wild card run. 16 to be 16 to be playoff time. It would be divisional round. Hell no, that's the whole entirety of the season. Alrighty. Hey, gonna lay it down, my nigga, and I'ma just modulate, put the rest of these clothes stuff, folding them bitches up. All right, my nigga.